James Hunt was the last of the great romantic drivers on the Grand Prix circuit, a dashing adventurer in the cockpit of his McLaren. James, in another life, has certainly been a sort of fighter pilot. Anyway, I stopped on the left, and his rival, Niki Lauda, was the reigning world champion, the man they called the computer brain.
Niki is the first driver of the new generation of the bionic drivers, really motivated, dedicated full time to the competition.
In 1976, they fought for the world championship title in one of the most ferocious battles the Grand Prix racing has ever seen. He was world championship material from the moment he joined the Ferrari team.
No question that in 75, 76 I was really dominating the whole thing without any mistakes, so I did nothing wrong. This was a perfect drive.
Perfection does not exist, only the evolution towards it. Lauda won 5 out of the first 6 races, gaining 51 points to Hunt's meagre 6. The only time Hunt was able to mount a challenge was in Spain. To the relief of everyone in the McLaren team, he took the checkered flag.
I've done my hair yet. I'm not ready to go on the tank. Look at the water. Congratulations. How much have you got in hand? Well, I had to work very hard for the first half of the race. I thought Niki was very brave. You know, he drove really well. Congratulations very much.
But even here, Hunt's victory was short-lived. At the moment he received his laurels, the authorities were about to disqualify him. McLaren was too wide.
What do you see as the issue at stake, Teddy, with this disqualification?
Well, I think really, Sparring, the penalty is just too harsh. The infringement was very minor, and suddenly they've come down on us with a ton of bricks, and there's no real reason to do it.
Back at Monza in Italy was about to be overshadowed by another Grand Prix scandal, as the Italian racing authorities homed in on McLaren.
I went to the racetrack with Teddy and the drivers and turned up at probably 10 or something in the morning and got arrested. Carbonari were there with machine guns and marched me off to jail. It turned out that they were accusing McLarens of importing the fuel illegally, and I was being done for smuggling. Meanwhile, the stewards had taken Teddy up to the stewards' office at Monza and said they tested the fuel. The fuel was illegal and that we were to be disqualified.
So, while Lauda took his place at the front of the grid, Hunt was facing a punitive relegation to the back of it for importing the so-called drugged fuel.
We even said, look, let us start the race in our proper position. If we can't prove that the fuel is legal to you, then we'll just disqualify us, take it away. And they wouldn't even do that.
Humiliated, Hunt took his position at the rear, with virtually no chance of winning. In a furious lunge, he tried to overtake from the inside, and was out.
This partisan Italian crowd cheers for only 2 things today: a Ferrari passing a competitor, or their most serious challenger to the World Championship in trouble. Here it is, the latter. England's James Hunt is out after coming off the road in second chicane.
The crowd, when James had to walk back, were derisive, as only Italian drivers could be, spitting and throwing things and screaming at him. I was pleased he was out of the race, but when we got back to the pits, the atmosphere was so bad that we decided to leave. And they attacked the car, dented the car, banged on the car, and tried to tip it over and so on.
Instead of jeers, there were cheers for the number 1 Ferrari as Lauda passed the line in 4th place. The Italian crowd got what they wanted, but James Hunt was outraged.
They didn't just try and put us out of the race. They also attempted to humiliate us by putting us at the back of the grid and trying to make us make idiots of ourselves, which is very difficult not to do from there if you're trying to charge.
You see it, clearly as yourself against Ferrari now. It's become that, has it?
No, Harry, I see it as myself getting on racing, and that's how I want to see it. And I see it myself. I would like to see it as myself having a battle with Niki.
The fuel of a McLaren was not legal. That's the point. Because otherwise you don't have rules. If we have rules, you have to respect rules.
They were very excited about this English mafia as used illegal fuel and so on, which of course wasn't illegal, never was. And it wasn't even a hint of being illegal. In fact, on Monday morning, the Italian authorities apologised to Texaco and McLaren's for this, but too late.
Blooded and bowed, the McLaren team travelled to Canada, with the appeal over the British Grand Prix still hanging over their heads. Then the worst possible news. Ferrari's protests had been upheld. McLaren lost the appeal and the 9 points. Now they were 17 points behind.
For the ordinary motor racing fan, it seems that this season the whole thing is being decided by committee. Rules and regulations proliferating. I mean, what do the drivers think about it all?
Well, I think everybody thinks it's a disaster. Apart from anything else, they've just written off the World Championship. They've devalued it. Totally said it's now meaningless.
We've just pulled off the tapes here in London as I've been talking to you. A quote from Niki Lauda. He has reacted to the news, quite understandably, by saying, "I'm delighted, madly delighted." Now, what do you say to that?
Well, it's the sort of rubbish you'd expect. Nicky isn't a sportsman. Nicky's interested in any one thing, and that's Nicky.
Anybody would admit we couldn't possibly win the World Championship now. Nicky was back, he was well, Ferraris were in good form. We had 3 races to go, and we were all these points behind Ferrari. We were hopeless. It was just hopeless. So we gave up. Meanwhile, James went completely ape, lost all discipline. He was difficult to discipline at the best of times. I used to have trouble keeping him in line, making him go to bed, stay away from women and booze and so on. But now we'd lost the 9 points, and the World Championship was a hopeless quest. So I let James go. I didn't control James anymore. I used to try and control him, but I didn't try and control him. So I don't know when he went to bed, but it was certainly in the early hours of the morning, very drunk, and probably not alone. But the rest is history, and the fact that, of course, he won the race easily.
Against all odds, Hunt took the race, but he still had to win the next 2 races and have Lauda do no better than 3rd place to gain the championship. The next race was at Nürburgring in Germany, the track that Lauda had hoped his fellow drivers would boycott. To add to the dangers, the circuit was half wet, half dry.
Nürburgring, the major problem was the weather. Like today, it can rain. One part of Nürburgring is dry and using slick tires. If you get on a bad part, you have 0 chances to recover. He decided to change the tires from wet to dry. Very soon, one of the first. That strategically was a very good move. But unfortunately, the circuit was still wet.
And then my memory stops.
What happened next has entered history.
Well, having just climbed out of Adenauer Bridge, I could see in the distance there was black smoke, which usually meant a pretty ominous sign that a car had caught fire.
Lauda was trapped in a ball of flame. It wasn't until his old adversary, Arturo arrived on the scene and undid Lauda's belt that he was freed from the wreckage. He'd been breathing fumes for nearly a minute.
We got him up, actually walked him away from where his car was and where he was. I put his head like that, didn't want him to lie flat. But he was conscious and talked all the way through. In fact, he asked me, he said, "What's my face? Is it burnt? Is it burnt?" I replied, no, don't worry about it, it's okay. In fact, his forehead was badly burned, one ear was badly burned, his scalp was actually charred. Rather than telling him all this, we just tried to keep him as quiet and composed as possible and wait for the medical services to arrive. That was just an illustration of what the problems were at the Nürburgring. It took a long time, as opposed to where we are now, where I think it is mandatory that you've got services within, I think it's a minute or so of any incident. This was 5-6 minutes.
While Lauda was flown to hospital, the race restarted. James Hunt was the victor. The celebrations were dampened by the news that Lauda's condition was much worse than everyone feared. Doctors believed that his lungs were beyond repair.
they said if you give him oxygen, he's gonna die. If you're gonna do this, we don't know. And I mean, I heard everything. I told them afterwards, I mean, it's ridiculous. And then at a later time, Marlene came, and she started crying and screaming. So I said, Jesus Christ, I mean, I must really be in a terrible condition if everybody freaks out here. So then I really don't remember because the timing, I can't recall because I couldn't look, I couldn't see, I didn't know it was day or night and whatever. But then I felt after, maybe it was Sunday night or Monday, that the pain and the whole thing just gets too much. And I saw myself completely happy and relaxed, falling down backwards into nowhere. And at the same moment I got so frightened, I said, what's going on now? So I said, if I let go now, I think I'm going to die. Because my body is not able anymore to cope with all these words, and lung damage was the biggest problem. So I have to do something. So I was thinking of, so I was trying to listen to the nurses' talks, try to concentrate, stay with them, to fall back and lean back and die. So I think that helped me. I mean, I said, I'm going to fight whatever I can do to stay alive.
Lauda clung on, and within 5 days was off the danger list.
James was doing very well because when I was in the hospital, he won a couple of races. I mean, this was my biggest fear because I was so much in the lead, and he was just catching up like crazy.
Lauda could wait no longer. He arrived at the offices of Ferrari in full view of the press. Embarrassingly, they'd already hired another driver, Carlos Reutemann. In truth, they wanted Lauda to bow out a hero, and perhaps it was too early. On his first practice, 6 weeks after the accident, he had a panic attack.
First day I went out of the pits, I couldn't change into second gear because I was so frightened that I couldn't drive. So the gear just hit me and I couldn't drive. So I did a slow lap, went back into the pits and then stopped. By Saturday morning I said, I'm going to go to this practice on my own. I don't even care that there's this Italian Grand Prix. I build up my speed slowly, my confidence slowly, and see what I can do. So I did very slow laps and then slowly quicker and quicker and quicker. Finally, I was quickest Ferrari.
But Lauda's comeback at Monza in Italy was about to be overshadowed by another Grand Prix scandal, as the Italian racing authorities homed in on McLaren.
I went to the racetrack with Teddy and the drivers and turned up at probably 10 or something in the morning and got arrested.
At their hotel in Watkins Glen, America, Lauda could hardly hide his confidence.
At 7:45 in the morning, when I was still asleep, there was a great banging on the interconnecting door of my room. So I went and opened it, and there was Niki, already in his overalls, marching into my room and saying, "Morning, I'm going to be the world champion today." Which succeeded in putting me in an enormous twitch right through breakfast. But by the time breakfast finished, I was all right and back down to business. Because it was a pretty hefty experience first thing in the morning on Sunday. Gets you thinking. It was I thought that was one of the best things he ever did.
Or foolish. Hunt won, leaving Lauda to eat his words in third place. Now, with 3 points between them, the championship would be decided in the last race beneath Mount Fuji in Japan. The day of the race, the rains came.
When it rains in Japan, it is like a monsoon. So the track was flooded.
It was like Niagara Falls. It was really possible to see. And the drivers at the meeting before the race, and everybody agreed not to race if the rain was still so heavy.
Basically, the organizers agreed with us until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they said, now it's going to be dark in 2 hours. We need to start the race now. So I said, what the hell is different? The rain is the same. It's still flooded. We can't do it. They said, we're going to start now.
James Hunter's just put his nose in front. Watson might push him very hard. You see Niki Lauda's way back and slide from John Watson. And it's James Hunt who takes the lead in the Japanese Grand Prix.
They went for it. I mean, that first lap, the first 200 yards, I mean, you couldn't see a car.
James Hunt.
Oh, but look at that car taking that. Those are the conditions. A tight right up the apex. One trying to lose the pressure. And that's how dangerous it is.
The car was just aquaplaning. There was losing contact to the track. I mean, there was you need a rudder instead of a wheel on the car to control it. It was like a boat.
Right, and Bangala spins. And he missed up 5 inches.
Then the news spread through the pits. Lauda was out.
I pulled out, the Fittipaldi pulled out, Pace pulled out, I think 3 or 4 guys just stopped right away in the beginning because we said we can't accept that.
Niki Lauda talks to Daniele Ordetto, the Ferrari team manager, and says the conditions out there are too bad. I've had enough. And who can blame him?
When he came into the pits, you can really see his face that was really blocked because he saw in this condition, maybe he cannot admit, but he see the same condition of Nürburgring, even if it was not so much rain, but it was wet, it was dangerous. And you cannot force a driver to go against his feeling, because then you really kill somebody.
He said, what's wrong? I said, I'm not driving. So he said, you get out and say the engine is broken. So in the same second I said, that's a good story. But then I said, no way I can do that, because it will fire back on me, because the engine is perfect. It was me who didn't want to drive.
So, Jochen Maas now...
Back on the track, the cars were falling like 9-pins.
No doubt about that. Look at the stricken McLaren, drawing to a standstill.
The French driver, Patrick Depailler, had snatched the lead from Hunt, who had been ignoring pit signals and blown 2 tyres.
Literally 2 flat tyres. And we went past and we could see it. The car was dragging on the ground. Sparks were coming out underneath. Chung, chung, so we knew he was coming in.
And Hunt is in the pits in 2nd place. And if he drops below 4th, if he goes out, his world championship is going to be in danger. What an incredible change of fortune.
We had a bit of a struggle getting a jack under the car. In fact, Howard Moore, one of his mechanics, had to actually pick the corner of the car up bodily, which is quite hard to do.
Hunt is still in the pits, and there are 2 wheels turning. The engine is going to fire, and James Hunt gets away. Now he is in 5th position and out of the contention.
When he left the pit road, he was no longer world champion and had no chance of being. No chance of being, because though he was going to go faster on the new tyres, it wasn't be fast enough to catch them. It wasn't that long left in the race.
And it came to literally to the last lap.
This brilliant American who has won one, and James Hunt is passing Jones. Hunt is 4th, and Regazzoni is out of the race. So now Hunt moves up to 3rd position. And Mario Andretti coming up to take the checkered flag and win the 1976 Japanese Grand Prix. And he does it.
And he came in, I think, 3rd, but at that stage we had no idea. So as he got out of the car, convinced he'd lost by 1 place the world title, all he wanted to do was have a go.
James had his helmet on, and there was a lot of crowd noise around, and he couldn't hear me, and he was berating me, and I'm screaming, "You won, you won."
I certainly wasn't going to believe that, because I knew they were confused, and I didn't want to believe anything till I was sure. I didn't want to get disappointed again. I'd had enough of those all year without doing it on the big one. So I spoke to about half an hour.
The one person who had yet to hear the news was Niki Lauda, now on his way to the airport.
When we arrived at the airport and we went under the runway, they said, now we have the result of the Japanese Grand Prix. Boom, the radio stopped, because the guy was going in the tunnel. When we came out the other end, we did not know again what the hell was going on. So, but then when we arrived at the airport, there was the Ferrari importer there waiting for us. And I saw his face and I knew, shit, something must have gone wrong. And then he confirmed us that I was 2nd, not 1st.
Both James and Niki deserve to win the season. Ideally, I would like to say that we had the 2 world champions this year, Niki and James.
Winning the championship again in 1977 and 84. And today he's still a competitor, fighting battles as entrepreneur and president of Lauda Air.
What I learned very early in my career was that everybody's behind you. When you lose, everybody's against you. So the best thing is to stay in the middle, believe in yourself. Not when Cloud 7 comes and you win the world champion, you just take off and you start flying. Because the landing can be hard.